I need to tell you about the real leader in our family, and that's my wife, Kelly. The governor, my family's the same thing. She's always known that Nicole's a girl. She's always known that she's special, and she never asked how or why. For me, a conventional dad, a hunter, former Republican, my journey was a lot harder. I have learned more from my two small children and my beautiful wife than I could ever imagine possible. Through their courage and grace, I'm a better man, a better father, and a better husband. And I am extremely proud to represent them this evening. You know, Nicole taught me at a young age that she was a girl, and now a beautiful young lady. You know, but today, you know, I am changed, because when she says, "Dad, what do you think of that dress?" my comment is typically, "It's too short, go change your clothes." So, you know, GLAD is representing our family in a lawsuit against the school district in Orono, Maine for discrimination against our daughter based on her gender identity. They discriminated by refusing Nicole to allow Nicole to use the girls' restroom, for failing to stop harassment that occurred for 2 years. When Kelly and I realized our young child was transgender, we worked very hard to find every resource possible. That's how we came across GLAD and its legal info line. We always worked with our community and Nicole's school to make sure everybody understood who she is. We were always willing to share our story so they knew how to help her be who she needs to be. We felt we were making great progress. But in the 5th grade, when Nicole was 10 years old, another student made her life living hell. He came into the bathroom one day and looked at Nicole and called her a faggot. It turns out that this young man's grandfather was active in Maine's Christian Civic League, and he wanted to protest Maine's new law prohibiting discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression. He told his grandson, "If that boy can use the bathroom, so can you." Instead of enforcing Nicole's rights, the school, scared of being sued by the Christian Civic League, told Nicole she could no longer use the bathroom. That separation from Nicole's peers made her feel like a freak. I didn't know what to do with that. I still don't. But that's why we're here tonight. And I'm just going to ad-lib this part. This is the first time we've ever spoke and have been out as a family in public. Thank you. Thank you. How do you tell your child it's the adults who do not understand? How do you explain to people using children as political pawns? We did not have the answers. To make matters worse, the boy began a 2-year campaign of harassment and intimidation, calling Nicole hateful names, constantly following her around school, watching which bathroom she used, and tormenting her. Instead of stopping the bullying, the school appointed staff to follow Nicole around, punishing her instead of the bully. They refused to move this boy from her classroom, and we continued to tell her she had done nothing wrong and that we would fix this. Every parent in this room can imagine the fear and horror we felt every day. Everyone who's ever been singled out in school can imagine the helplessness and pain that both Nicole and her twin brother Jonas felt every day. Sometimes we felt we had failed our children. We could not get the school to respond properly. No child should have to go to school afraid. But Nicole and Jonas did it every day. We split up our family to keep our children safe and healthy. I stayed in Orono, Maine. Kelly quit her job and moved the kids more than 2 hours away, where Nicole and Jonas both attended new and accepting school. We are only together on weekends. It's a tremendous emotional and financial strain, and I hate being a part-time dad. Getting nowhere with the school, we filed a complaint with the Maine Human Rights Commission. And then, hoping to make things better not only for Nicole but other kids, we sued the Orono school system, and things were still unbearable. When life was falling apart for us, we were contacted by Jody Knopfsfinger, and she volunteered to be our local counsel in Maine. I'll never forget the moment she told me I could stop playing attorney and that she would assist GLAAD as we moved forward with our case. The tide turned when Kelly called GLAAD. We talked to Bruce Bell, Jennifer Levi, Ben Klein, and Jansen Wu. And we cried tears of relief because we finally had found people who were on our side. We met Jansen and Jennifer at a fundraiser, and we really knew that we had somebody that understood what we were going through. And more importantly, they knew what to do about it, because we didn't. GLAAD has given us unbelievable legal support. When they took over our case, we were unbelievably grateful. They have provided strategic thinking, a steady guide to litigation, and a real belief that we could actually win. This showed our children that with GLAAD's help, we could fix this. The night Jennifer told us that GLAAD could help us, we knew we had the best team possible. But you need to know that they've given us much more. They've become part of the Maine's family. They've become mentors for our children, role models for Kelly and I. And we are confident, working with GLAAD, we will succeed to make schools a safer place. GLAAD's team brought us hope when we needed it the most. We will forever be grateful for everything they have done for our children. And throughout all of this, we continue to be very, very proud of Jonas and Nicole. Their strength and their wisdom is unmatched by any teenagers I've ever met. GLAAD has been an important part of helping keep us strong. I may not sound that strong tonight, but we're strong, and it's because of everybody in this room. Thank you. Because of the support of everybody in this room, transgender children will have the opportunity to go to school safely and to learn and to grow on equal terms with their classmates. It really is all any parent can ask for. Please continue your strong support for GLAAD, and thank you very much.